The song is Jealous. This is a cover by BUGOY DRILON and Tandingan coming up in about 30 seconds. So buckle up. Hey, it's Matt Criscuolo coming to you. I'm going to do a first-time reaction to KZ and BUGOY doing this Jealous. I don't know the song, or maybe I do. Once I hear it, I'll place it. If not, then it's going to be new, and that's fine too, because this is the first time I'm checking out these two cats do this, and I'm a big fan of both of these guys. This, by the way, came requested by Roger Starkey. So Roger, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Just a quick reminder, if you guys, thank you so much for making your requests. I wish I can get to all of them, but the best way to ensure that I get to your request is if you go to the description below the video and check out one of the first 2 or 3 ways that you can be supportive to the channel. And when you do that, give me a note and tell me what to request to, and that way I get to it, because I have to get to those first out of respect, and for those people who are showing that kind of ambition to get the request done, and then I get to the other ones after that. So, and I only have so much time in a day, so let's get right to this, guys. Thank you very much. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, I guess it starts.
I'm jealous of the rain that falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been. Oh, I'm jealous of the rain.
I'm jealous of the ripples through your clothes.
It's closer than the shadow. Oh, I'm jealous of the wind.
I don't know this.
'Cause I wish you the best of all this world could give.
And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive.
But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery.
It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me.
Well, you know, it's not easy to sing a ballad like this without any microphone, and to be recorded from someone who's standing 10, 15 feet away from you with who knows what kind of equipment to pick up the voice, because you don't want to, be overly aggressive with it, because you have to have your voice carry, because the basic song is a ballad, so you have to sing it tenderly and gingerly, but still carry. So I don't envy them for having to do that, but they are professionals, so they know what they're doing. They can project their voice appropriately, because they know how to use their instruments. So I'm a big fan of KZ Tandingan in particular. She is the first person I gave a stank face score of a 10 to. She's the first one. It was I forgot the name of the song. That's what happens when you turn 50 years old. Your memory isn't so good.
I'm jealous of the night that I don't spend with you. I'm wondering who you lay next to. Oh, I'm jealous of the night.
I almost think that they're in a gymnasium, because if you look behind them, they have the blue wall that almost looks like one of those padded walls, so that when you're running in a gymnasium and you hit it, you don't break your neck. And even the seat that they're sitting on looks like it almost belongs like in a gym.
I'm jealous of the love, love that wasn't here,
wasn't here.
calling for someone else to share. Oh, I'm jealous of the love.
Wow, they're really in sync.
'Cause I wish to show
The best of
all this world could give.
and I told you when you left me,
There's nothing to forgive, but I always thought you'd come back and tell me all you found was a breaking misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. 'Cause I wish
wish you the best of
all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive, but I always thought you'd come back and tell me all you found was heartbreaking into me.
It's hard for me to say
I'm jealous of the way. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me.
Yeah. I'm jealous of the way that you're happy without me, or something like that. Well, hey, I dig that. I feel that. Hey, we all been there, right? Wow. I gotta tell you, man, what I'm impressed with these guys. They're such great singers. I mean, there was absolutely nothing wrong with that, and that seemed very impromptu. Although, I don't know, they must have sang it once or twice before, because they were, I mean, either that or they sing a lot with each other and they know how to lock in. But even the way they were laying back on the phrases, you know, behind the beat, they were in unison, or they were at least, you know, in lockstep. And I was really impressed by that. I really liked it. Now, as far as the feeling I get from it, you know, I mean, I believe them. I believe they understand what the lyrics mean, even though English is not their first language. I believe that they know what the lyrics mean. I believe that these are the type of singers that they make sure they understand what the lyrics mean, so that they can, you know, so that they can express the fabric of the song accordingly and properly. I mean, they have to know it's a love song, what it's about. You know what I mean? That way they can be believable and they can get into it. I believe them. I think they did a great job. I love the way they sing. Big fan of KZ, like I said, but you know, it's not exactly the kind of stuff that I seek out to listen to. Doing the reaction channels, listening to this because of requests from all of you fine people out there, I'm blown away by the things that I have to that I find myself liking and getting into because I'm giving them a chance. And that should be a lesson to you guys as well. I mean, look, if I can do it, I mean, imagine many of you out there that you probably say, oh, heavy metal, I don't want any part of it, or jazz, or classical, or or country music. Oh, I hate it. Oh, yeah, I get it. But I got news for you. If you were doing what I was doing, and you had a reaction channel, and you were paying respect to your fans who wanted you to listen to something that you wouldn't otherwise listen to, and then you put these headphones on and you start listening to it, you really start to notice things that you didn't notice before. You give it a chance, and then you start finding things that you actually like about it. You may not exactly love it, like for this particular song, this particular style of music. I'm not in love with this, although KZ is a different story. I'm kind of in love with her. But I can still appreciate it. I can still give it the chance that I wouldn't have otherwise, and still get something out of it. So I got to thank you, Roger Starkey, for throwing this at me. I do appreciate that. Again, thank you very much for all of your support. I appreciate you guys showing up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Do that now before you forget. And hey, guys, look in the description below. There's some other fun stuff there too. You might find that's interesting to you. Okay, so hey, look, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And you take it easy. And if it's real easy, take it twice.